A man was in New York on a business trip and decided to head to a bar for a drink. Standing outside the bar was a nun holding a tin cup. As the man threw a few bucks into her cup, the nun launched into a long tirade about the evils of alcohol. She went on and on about how alcohol was tearing apart the fabric of society, how it was the root of all the city's problems. Slightly annoyed at having to listen to the nun, the man told her,
"Listen, sister, I work hard for my money, and sometimes at the end of a long day, I like a drink or two. That doesn't make me a bad person. I have a wife I idolize and 2 wonderful kids at home. I provide for my family, I volunteer my time to several local service clubs, and I contribute regularly to various charities. Yet you stand here and condemn me just because I drank the occasional glass of scotch?"
The nun was slightly taken aback and replied,
I see your point, my son, and I apologize if I offended you. But alcohol is such a powerful demon that all who consume it are doomed.
"Look, there you go again,"
said the man.
"How can you make such a sweeping statement? Have you ever even tried alcohol?"
Of course not,
gasped the nun.
The evil alcohol has never touched my lips.
The man continued,
"Do you really think that 1 glass of booze can change you from a devout nun to some kind of evil degenerate?"
Well, I really don't know,
the nun replied.
"I'll tell you what,"
said the man.
"Come into the bar with me and I'll buy you a drink. Just 1 drink. I'll prove to you that evil is not inside the glass, it's inside the person."
Oh, I could never be seen going into such a den of inequity,
replied the nun.
It's out of the question. However, your comment about evil residing in the person rather than the glass is quite intriguing. I must admit, you've aroused a curiosity in me.
"Well, let's go inside and settle this then,"
insisted the man.
No, my son,
said the nun.
I could never enter such a place. But how about this? Take my tin cup with you and fill it with this scotch you mentioned. Bring it out to me and I'll try it.
"You're on,"
said the man. The nun removed all the change and handed him the tin cup. He went into the bar and said to the bartender,
2 scotch on the rocks, and could you put one of them in this tin cup, please?"
The bartender sighed and said,
"Is that darn nun out there again?"